Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush green forest, there lived a curious little squirrel named Goldy. Goldy had the fluffiest tail and the brightest eyes in the whole forest. She loved exploring every nook and cranny of her forest home. Her best friend was Benny, a playful bunny with ears that stood up like two tall towers. One sunny morning, as Goldy skipped along the forest floor, she stumbled upon something peculiar. Beneath a pile of crunchy autumn leaves, she found an old, dusty map. The edges were frayed and the paper was yellowed with age. Goldy's eyes sparkled with excitement as she dusted it off and examined the faded drawings. "Benny! Benny! Come quick!" she called, waving the map excitedly. Benny bounced over with a hop and a skip. "What is it, Goldy?" he asked, twitching his nose curiously. "Look! It's a map!" Goldy exclaimed, "and it leads to a hidden clearing. It says there used to be a forest festival there." Benny's ears perked up. "A festival? Oh, I love festivals. Do you think we could find it and bring it back?" Goldy nodded eagerly. "Yes, let's follow the map and see if we can revive the forest festival." Off they went, following the winding paths marked on the map. The forest was alive with the sound of chirping birds and rustling leaves. As they ventured deeper, the trees grew taller and the sunlight danced through the branches. Along the way, they heard a gentle rustling in the underbrush. Out popped a shy little hedgehog, his quills shimmering in the dappled sunlight. "Hello there," Goldy said kindly. "I'm Goldy, and this is Benny. We're looking for the hidden clearing to bring back the forest festival. Would you like to join us?" The hedgehog hesitated, his small eyes peeking out from beneath his spiky quills. I'm Harry," he murmured softly. "I've heard of the festival, but I've never been brave enough to go." Benny hopped closer and smiled warmly. "We'd love for you to join us, Harry. It'll be an adventure." Harry smiled shyly, feeling a warm glow of belonging. "All right, I'll come. I know a few secret trails that might help us get there faster." With Harry leading the way, the three friends ventured deeper into the forest. They crossed babbling brooks and climbed over moss-covered logs. The path was sometimes tricky, but together they encouraged each other and laughed at each little stumble. Finally, after what seemed like a wonderful journey full of stories and laughter, they reached the hidden clearing. It was a magical place, surrounded by ancient trees that seemed to whisper secrets of old. In the center stood a grand old oak tree, its branches stretching wide as if ready to embrace the world. "This must be it!" Goldy exclaimed, spinning around to take it all in. "This is where the forest festival used to be." Benny clapped his paws together. "We did it! Now how do we start the festival?" Harry stepped forward, his face lighting up with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. "I know the secret to the festival," he said quietly. "My grandmother told me stories about it. The festival begins with a special song, and I know how to sing it." Goldy and Benny beamed at Harry. "Will you sing it for us, Harry?" Benny asked gently. Taking a deep breath, Harry began to sing. His voice was soft but clear, weaving a melody that seemed to awaken the very spirit of the forest. As he sang, the trees swayed, and the forest animals began to gather, drawn by the enchanting tune. Squirrels, birds, rabbits, and even a few deer came to join the celebration. The clearing filled with the sounds of laughter and joy. Goldy and Benny danced, their feet tapping to the rhythm of the forest. The festival was alive once more, a beautiful celebration of friendship and the joy of coming together. As the day turned to dusk, the forest glowed with the warm light of fireflies, shimmering like tiny stars. Goldy looked around at her friends, both old and new, her heart full of happiness. "We did it," she said softly. "Together we brought back the forest festival." Benny nodded, his eyes shining. "Yes, and we couldn't have done it without you, Harry. You are very brave." Harry smiled, feeling proud and happy to be part of something so special. "Thank you," he said. "I'm glad I could share this with you." As the night sky twinkled above, the forest was filled with music, laughter, and the joy of shared traditions. Goldy, Benny, and Harry knew they created a memory that would last forever, reminding everyone of the magic of friendship and the wonder of community. And so, in the heart of the Forest Festival shone brightly once more, a beacon of joy and togetherness for all the creatures who called the forest their home.